Hi everyone, this is Julia Cat from theflyingcat.net. Someone asked me to explain how to read the Wheel of the Year card. So the outside is the solar calendar, and this is winter solstice, summer solstice, spring equinox, fall equinox, so the cross holidays, and then the cross holidays are the ones in between. So there is a holiday, and this is based on Western European old calendar of kind of Celtic origin or Germanic, where my ancestors are from, and we do this every year as a way to honor our ancestors, myself and my partner, because that's where our people are from. And it is a really nice way to just kind of have this cadence through the year and understand that, you know, every 6 weeks it's going to be a different kind of life if you're living somewhere that has 4 seasons. So right now, today, let's see, where are we? March. So we're having our first eclipse. So we'll be entering this eclipse season between the 14th and the 29th. And with eclipses, excuse me, they tend to, like, you get a little preview or kind of like a moment here of seeing what's coming and or what you want to be living into for the next 6 months. So it's kind of like this concentrated little point of time that we're in that then unfurls through the next 6 months, and then it happens again, and then things shift again. So, you know, right now it'll be, I think it's a lunar eclipse in Virgo, and with the eclipses, they tend to kind of wibble wobble between Virgo and, what is it gonna be? We're moving in Aries, right? So I think that's right. Well, anyway, so we'll have a couple Virgo eclipses with each of these shifts, and this tends to happen to where we stay in 2 signs that are opposite of each other for about 2.5 years. So that's just kind of like the angle of everything that we move through with our cycles. And so anyway, that's a little in depth. And we're also coming up on spring equinox, which I have an e-zine for each and every one of these solar calendars. So I have honoring spring equinox, and there's lots of ideas, activities, and ways to connect to ritual or journaling prompts. And there's, you know, every one of these e-zines includes kind of like a big ritual at the end, journal prompts at the beginning, how to identify your allies for the season. So check that out at theflyingcat.net. But as far as the rest of this, inside is the lunar calendar, and you probably figured that out. So each lunation, which is full moon, new moon, full moon, new moon, full moon, new moon, is accounted for on here. And we have the signs, little bitty symbols of the signs, which you can look up, so you know what sign the full moon is in, the new moon is in when it comes around. And we have denoted like supermoons. So these dark moons, the new moons here, are bigger. So those are supermoons, and we have some supermoons over here, right? So on the other end of things, full moon, supermoons over here, new moon, supermoons over here, which just means that the moon appears to be closer to the earth, which may or may not have an effect, I don't know. But just to denote it, to be aware that when you look up, especially, you know, when you see like the harvest moon and it's really big and orange, like that kind of thing, that's why. Or I think, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure that that is one of the reasons, you know, that the angles just kind of adjust so that we're a little bit more, well, the moon appears to be bigger in the sky. So anyway, so yeah, I offer lunation journal prompts, so moon journaling on my Patreon for free for anyone. They're all public posts, and they pop up the day before, the day of, for patrons that are pledging. They can get early access, but it's always free. So I will be posting our full moon in Virgo journal prompts Yeah, and for every single one. So pop in, you can join for free. You can find me at theflyingcat.net. You can find these postcards available for order on theflyingcat.net. And also we have a 200-page blank journal with the Wheel of the Year as the front. So you always have that for, you know, reference while you're doing your notes and whatever you might want to put in that notebook. So thank you guys. I hope this was helpful. Write me with questions. Thanks. Bye.